Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to A Different Opinion. I hope everyone's been well. I hope everyone's been enjoying the content. If you have been enjoying the content, please leave likes on the videos you likes, dislike the videos you don't like, leave your thoughts in the comments, and also subscribe just below the video there to see my future videos as well, as I'm trying to make a bit more content as we're going. But I have a very interesting one and a very sad one at the same time. I mean, it's about what's happening in Uzbekistan. And I mean, not a lot of people know about this at the moment. The main reason why is because they're actually shutting down the internet access for all their citizens in that area. So literally no one can post about it. No one can share things about it. Luckily, there are a few people that have actually been, using their own connection to the internet to be able to do this. So luckily, I found a bit of footage of, certain things happening there, and also, a couple articles and everything like that as well. So I'll show you a bit of the footage of actually people being attacked by private security forces over there. And yeah, it's very, very sad. But let's just see kind of what's been happening and the reason why. So this is from News 360. 21 killed in protests in Uzbekistan, Karakalpak region. Authorities in Uzbekistan on Monday raised to more than 20 the number of people killed in the recent unrest during protests in the city of Nukus, the capital of Karakalpak region, over the central government's intention to end political autonomy in the area. So it's political autonomy similar to certain regions like Hong Kong, etc., things like that, its own sovereignty in a way. But also they have found a lot of natural gas resources there, and this is the reason why they want to kind of take back that, because obviously it is very valuable at the moment with the prices of gas at the moment. So the Uzbek prosecutor office has indicated in a message on its Telegram account that 3 of those injured in the mobilization have recently died. So before adding that more than 140 members of the security forces were injured during the incidents. He also stressed that more than 3 billion, about 270 million euros worth of material damage was recorded. That's beside the point. I mean, this is for the people not wanting to give up their area, their sovereignty, their political sovereignty. This is what it's about. Not about the damage of things. This is their area. The security forces shouldn't even be there trying to take this back. The protests are due to draft constitutional change to abolish the autonomy of the Karakalpak region. The change sparked violent protests on Friday, highly unusual circumstances in an authoritarian country like Uzbekistan. I mean, when you have your own autonomy, you want to keep it that way if you're happy, right? And now comes Uzbekistan and they want to take it all back, kind of like how China did in Hong Kong. The exact same thing, why they protested. Why are they not allowed to? Why is that suddenly funny just because it's an authoritarian country? So is China, right? In the aftermath, the country's president, Shavkat Mirziyoyev, declared a month-long state of emergency. Of course they would. Who does this sound like? Sounds a lot like Justin Trudeau to me, in early July, and warned that the authorities would respond with strict measures to the protest. Mirziyoyev was held the office to president since the death of his predecessor, Islam Karimov, in 2016. The ruler has vowed to push the free civil society following his re-election. It's very sad to see. I hate seeing this. It's absolutely horrible. You can see here now, here's a video for you, just kind of what people see, and this is what's been happening to the people there. So you can literally see private security forces firing bullets at people, just shooting, so it's a row of them just shooting shotguns if you're not actually watching the video. It's grenades, big bullets, more grenades. Person who was shot, a body being carried away, a lot of blood. I mean, that is just a lot of blood. Sad. And this is... Look at this. This is crazy. Look at that. See, this is what happens. People, the mainstream media will not be showing this to anyone. And it's absolutely sad. I mean, they just shut down the internet to local people there to keep them quiet. It's very unsettling. But here's another one from the Observer Research Foundation, the ORF. So, unrest in Uzbekistan, Karakalpak's proposed constitutional reforms. Definitely. So, the reason I wanted to show this is just the background on what, has happened in the past. So, Following the dissolution of the USSR, there were a lot of breakaway movements throughout the former territories, Karakalpak being one of them. The parliament in Karakalpak adopted a declaration of state sovereignty in 1990, but it was short-lived as the region was officially incorporated with Uzbekistan in 1993. However, the Uzbek authorities provided the option for a referendum to take place in 20 years. The region also has a separate constitution, and Article 1 of the same recognizes the independence of the region. The Republic Karakalpak has all the national symbols of a sovereign state, a flag, a state emblem, and an anthem. Even though Karakalpak occupies roughly 30% of Uzbekistan, ethnic Karalpaks represent about a third of the region's population and around 2.2% of the country's population. The Karalpaks are mainly Sunni Muslims who are culturally and linguistically related to the Kazakhs. So we'll jump into this one here. So you shot and killed the sovereign citizens of the Republic of Karakalpak, and what kind of provocation do you mean? You have been lying for 30 years. They're just showing kind of a bit more footage on the ground. They're kind of throwing things at the security forces. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was a grenade. Man. I'll be getting out of there. Maybe it was just a massive, maybe stun grenade, maybe. Crazy scenes. And then you can see here, the people of Karakalpak defend their rights legally and peacefully. Look at the smiles on their faces and clothes. This is a fact. You can see everyone gathered, waving their flags. You can see obviously a lot of like the police and security forces and this stuff. This is from the top view. You can see just the amount of people. You can see just so many people in the roads protesting what's happening. You know, they want to stay a sovereign state. That's what they want to do. And next one here. So 2 weeks after deadly violence in the Karak, it remains cut off from the internet. So no internet. Uzbekistan media virtually ignoring this, posting these photos of relatives seeking news of detained and missing from 4th July as a reminder that the voices of the Karakalpaks should be heard. So you can see just the amount of parents and stuff looking for their kids. You know, great work to Joanna Lillis. It's a very good work. So if you want to keep maybe an eye on it, if you are on Twitter, go follow Joanna Lillis. Be very interesting. I think she's the only one really posting a lot of good things on this. And also Karalbay Bekmuratov as well is posting a lot of good stuff on this. So obviously, as we know, this is what we know for now. Obviously, a lot of news is not getting out, mainly due to them shutting down the internet. Obviously, journalists are not allowed to just be in there willy-nilly because it is an authoritarian state. So obviously, they can just pick and choose who they want to be in there. So hopefully, you know, this gets resolved. But I don't see it being resolved in any way that is not violence. So not a lot of people are fatally killed, unfortunately. But I digress. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Please leave a like if you liked it. Dislike if you didn't. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. Leave your opinions. And also subscribe if you want to see future videos. But thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.